Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. So today we're reacting to this video called My Story by somebody named Pomni. Now, Pomni was apparently an older YouTuber, right? And what they just did commentary videos like the ones I do, right? Like they did commentary videos, stuff like that. So they were they were like a commentary type YouTuber, and it's a lot of shit to unpack. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hello everyone. Some of you may know me as Reyes, some of you may know me as Dawn, some of you may just know me as Abby. And today, for my first video back, it's gonna be kind of a heavy one, actually a really heavy one, but I've been waiting for a while to be able to talk about this, and I'm finally ready to. So I think it's finally time that I just talk about everything that's going to happen. And just so everyone knows, I'm not using a...
Oh. Hold on. All right. Let me continue.
Script for this video. I am just talking. So if that's why I kind of stutter and stumble, the graphic details. And some of you may know the story already. A lot of people have kind of told my story, but I've never talked about it from my point of view. No one's ever heard me tell the entire bit, but nobody's really, I guess nobody's heard it from my point of view. So no one's ever.
All right, my bad. All right. I'm not gonna get distracted no more. I'm not gonna get distracted no more. All right. Let's lock in.
So that's part of the reason why I'm talking about it, but I'm also talking about it to help other victims and to basically say that you're not alone. And I'm going to be talking about it because of not only the other victims of Bite System, but other victims of something similar to this shit. To basically say, hey, you're not alone, and I mean, hey, if it happened to me, so it can happen to anybody, you know? So, without further ado, I guess let's get started.
MP, I see your messages. I see your messages. This is a very serious topic. Be serious. Peep game and lock in, as they say. Be serious before I come over to your house and slap you.
So basically, before I get into everything that happened, I should give you all a bit of background. So back in late 2021, I started my YouTube channel called Reyes. And on that channel, I would basically make music and videos on other people's internet crimes, basically the assholes of the internet. I had a series called Let's Talk, where I would just talk about people and their internet crimes and all of that shit. And I was growing pretty fast, and I eventually got to about 600
I said lock in because y'all
subs
gotta listen, bro.
before everything started. But so basically, the way this all started is I had a friend who I won't say her name, but I had a friend, and Bite System kind of started harassing her. And at first, I just thought, oh, some more internet assholes. Like, it's nothing new. It's something I've dealt with.
See, when I first encountered like people with Bite System, that's exactly what I thought too. Cause I encountered this one guy, like I used to like not like him. I think his name was like King, something like that. I used to like not like him, cause like I think he was like starting drama with somebody else or something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember the situation too well, but that's what I used to think about them. But me and him, like, we're not like beefing no more. But like, he was involved with Bite System and shit. So like, I guess that's what could have happened to me if I wasn't careful.
Time and time again. I mean, it's nothing new to me. So I basically called him out on my community tab and said, hey, can you stop being a bunch of dicks to my friend?
W friend chat.
It did end up kind of getting them off her back, but it made me a Bite System target. And people kept telling me, like, don't mess with them because they are going to ruin your life. And, I mean, I didn't listen because I was like, I've been told that so many times before.
It was good, Nate. Nate.
I mean, I don't believe that. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, they call me an idiot dum-dum. Like, I didn't think too much of it. And for a little bit after that, I was like, oh, see? Nothing's happening. But then they started kind of harassing me. And first again, I was like, okay, well, whatever, just hide them from my channel. I mean, what can they possibly do? But then another friend of mine, well, I should say former friend now, came into the picture. And this friend...
If you didn't hear me, I said what's good, Nate.
Basically kind of manipulated me and used me in order to get my number. Because we had been friends for a while, like maybe a year or so, and I mean, he eventually came to me in the YouTube comments and said, hey, I've been dealing with a lot and I, don't have Discord, so can I have your number so that way we can talk?
Okay, so they basically use like mental problems as a way to like manipulate you into giving them your number so they could use it for ulterior motives, which is like kind of like really not even kind of really fucked up in a way, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
And at first I said, like, I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable with that, because I wasn't comfortable.
That's understandable.
With that. And then he started saying that he was feeling like really depressed and suicidal, and he didn't have Discord. And
you see why I said that they were using mental problems as a way to like activate their ulterior motives?
Like, oh shit. Like, if I say no, I am going to look like a total asshole. And I'm going to feel like a total asshole.
The manipulation tactic.
So, I ended up giving in. I gave him my number, biggest mistake of my fucking life. But later on, everything was going fine until he had a fight with another friend of mine. And I took the other friend's side instead of the one that had my number, because the one that had my number was making the other friend feel suicidal and sad and lonely. And I mean, the friend quit YouTube because of the one that had my number. And I told I told my friend, I was like, hey, like, this isn't okay. I think you should probably apologize because you're being a little bit of a dick right now. And then he decided to throw a huge temper tantrum, and since Byte System was already trying to figure out my information to have me doxxed, he decided to be an even bigger dick and give my number to one of the Byte System members.
Oh, nah.
Mention.
Okay. So, I was right. They were using that as leverage over you. So if you stepped out of line, in their eyes, they could. Oh, no, that's mad weird, bro. That's mad weird. I ain't gonna lie.
That the leader of Byte System, his name is Jake, but he went by something else, and I'm not going to say that, but I will display it on the screen. But his name was Jake. That was the leader of Byte System. And basically, after that, they reverse traced my number, found me, doxed me, and they decided to put my docs on not only their YouTube community tabs, but also Doxbin, which, if you don't know what Doxbin is, it's basically a site where everybody posts each other's doxes to get them, to get them swatted, to get them, pizza bombed. A lot of things can happen if you're doxed. But
my bad, chat. I'm back.
The Byte System members, their favorite thing to do was SWAT. So if they had somebody's address or number or anything like that, they would use that to their advantage and threaten to SWAT, and they also would SWAT people. And so they hacked my channel, but it wasn't because they found my passwords or anything. No. They hacked my channel because they threatened to swap me if I didn't hand over my channel. And that was basically what they wanted to do. They wanted to take over a lot of popular channels.
Shut up.
They took over Logi's channel. They took over my channel. They probably took over more channels, but Logi and me are the most popular ones that are talked about. But
how about you actually listen to the video,
first,
MP?
I thought that was the end of it. I was like, okay, lost channel. It's not the end of the world. And also, whenever they did hack my channel, they messaged my mom on Facebook because they found my mom's information, but they didn't, that didn't go.
So, real name and everything, oh my gosh, real name and everything. They DM'd your mother about your YouTube channel. Also, it's not. I literally have the stream open on my TV, bro. It's completely fine. I think it might be your and MP. But anyways, right. So they had, oh my gosh. So they had your name and DM'd your mom. They DM'd your mom telling her about your YouTube. Oh my gosh, yo, I.
Anywhere because my mom does not use Facebook Messenger, nor does she really get on Facebook that much. I mean, she has trouble changing the HDMI on the TV, so she doesn't really use Facebook all that often. But it didn't stop me from absolutely freaking out about it because, I mean, they had my address now, so they could basically do whatever the fuck they wanted. And I thought just taking my channel was going to be the end of it and the last that I saw of Byte System, but nah. So, Byte System had a Discord server, and in that Discord server, they had what they liked to call puppets. And puppets were basically people that they doxed, that they used that information to get the puppets to do.
My thing was a little bit behind, so hold on. Just need to look at something real quick.
That they use.
What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm just watching this right now.
Basically, their bidding and do whatever they wanted. Because,
it's about Byte System. I don't know if you know about Byte System. Hold on. What I'm watching, it's about Byte System. It's about like Byte System is like this like online group, which is like mostly hackers. If you remember like Jetpack and them, like Jetpack, what's this other guy name? Jetpack and a few others. Like, they're basically like hackers who were supposed to be using their abilities for good, but one of them who's named Jester used his hacking ability to get a girl to do disgusting stuff.
Power. They had everyone's information, so they could use that. And if you didn't do what they said and they had your information, then, I mean, hey, you're kind of fucked because you're going to get, like, some kind of consequence. So, I was eventually...
No, nothing happened to Jetpack. I was just saying, like, it was a bunch of... It's like a group of hackers. I was comparing them to Jetpack and the other people, like other people that we used to interact with, like Jetpack and them. Like, I was comparing the two. Nothing happened as far as I know, nothing happened to Jetpack, but I hope he's alright.
Trapped as a puppet in that Discord server, and basically at first the only thing they wanted from the puppets was recruitment. They wanted us to get other people to join the server. Basically, that's what we were used for. And there was a puppet contract. So when you...
Yo, you're not serious. You have a contract for people that you're literally forcing to do your bidding. That's not even like messed up or anything. That's just useless. Like, obviously they're going to do what you tell them to do, or else there are gonna be consequences. The consequences that you're making. There's no point of making a contract for that. That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard, bro.
Were captured as a puppet, you had to sign a contract. And this contract basically said that, like, they owned you, and you have to do whatever they say, whatever.
So this was like indentured servitude. Online indentured servitude, online slavery, online indentured servitude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy.
The owners of Byte Systems say, or there will be a consequence. And the consequence can range from anywhere between extra work to the worst punishment that they had, at least at the time.
Hold on, chat. All right, my bad.
Was swatting, and they even had like percentages for the
A stroke here. That's what happens.
Like,
okay.
They had percentages that were like the percentage of you being swatted based on like whatever you did, and escaping was 100% swatting. And I learned that the hard way. And you know how I learned that the hard way? Because I made the dummy move of escaping. Because no one else was escaping, and I was like, why the fuck are we all just sitting here being puppets when we could be out frolicking in the fucking grass right now, basically. And, I mean, yeah, I escaped, and it was not my first time escaping, trust me, which I will get to later. But I will say, before I get to my first swatting, I'll name a few of the other puppets that I was trapped with. I was trapped with Logi. I was trapped with 27 DDE. I was trapped with a few other people, but the only ones that I can really remember are Logi and 27 DDE, because those were the most popular puppets besides me. So, now that I've mentioned a few of the other puppets, talked about the puppet contract, all of that, let's talk about my first swatting experience.
What the fuck? Yo. Okay, bro. I'ma just get ready for what my ears are about to hear.
I had escaped again for the second time already. It was going to be way more in the future. But I was out one day, and I had my little dog with me, because me and my mom went to pick up my dog from the vet, basically, because he was getting a little haircut that day. So we went to pick him up, and on the way home,
if I fall asleep, chat, I'm sorry. I'm just laying down right now, so.
Me a text. Actually, no, he didn't even send me a text. He called me, and he asked if I was with my mom, and I thought that was kind of weird, because where else would I be if not at the house? And I was like, yeah, I'm with my mom, and we have Jackson, which is my dog. That's my dog's name. And I was like, am I in trouble? And he said, not yet, which I found to be kind of weird. And so we got to the house. Everything seemed normal. There were no cops outside or anything, but my dad had been home that day, since it was a Sunday or a Saturday or something. But my dad, I walked in and my dad had a look on his face. Yeah, I don't know if I'm the only one who gets this, but when my parents are upset, like, I can just kind of tell, like, they have a certain look about them, like, the vibe is just off. And that's how it was with my dad. And so, my mom came into the house and she was just as confused as me and was like, what the fuck is going on? And my dad was like, he said that a couple of cops had gone to the house, and basically someone, I say someone, but we all know it was Jake, accused me of murdering my younger sibling.
What the fuck? Yo, oh my god. Oh, yo. Okay, I don't want to seem like I'm faking this reaction or like I'm being a little over dramatic, but like that's like so generic, bro. Like you're like this, yo. This Jake kid cannot be real, bro. He cannot be real.
Which, for one, I don't have a younger sibling.
That's
I am
exactly,
the youngest out of all my siblings. And two, basically I was in huge trouble, even though I was trying to kind of explain what was going on, because I knew it was Jake. I knew Jake did it.
My address? Oh, fuck. What have I done?
What's your address?
Oh,
My address. I'm afraid to give it out.
Okay, we're gonna send somebody to help you, okay?
Yeah.
Your address. Stay on the phone with me, okay? Are you by yourself, Gabrielle?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck!
yo, that corny ass yo. I want to find whoever did that call. I want to find who they are, where they live, so I can go and slap the dog out of them, bro. Word 2, bro. I want to find where they live, go to their house, spit on my hand, and smack the dog.
But I was like in shock. I was afraid. I didn't know that they would actually truly do that. But they did. And I mean, I'm afraid of swatting now. Like, that's one of my worst fears. Not because of, like, the cops coming, because, I mean, at this point, the cops know that it's not true, because I've been swatted so much. They just have to go out there just to, like, kind of make sure, because they're obligated to.
So she's been swatted multiple times?
I'm not afraid.
Right,
so I'm
bro.
not afraid of swatting because of the cops. I mean, cops scare the shit out of me now, but that's not the main reason I'm afraid. I'm afraid of being swatted because of mainly my parents. Because now that we've talked about my first swatting, I mean, I had multiple escape attempts. I would always escape, and that's probably the reason I was not let free because I would always find some way out. And the more I escaped, the more I got swatted. And they would literally always say the same thing. They'd always say that I killed someone, which, do I seem like the type of person to kill someone? Like, I'm afraid of, I don't even like the idea of killing someone. I mean, unless the purge becomes a real thing, then I have a short little list of people that are on my purge list, but unless the purge becomes an actual thing, I am never murdering anybody in my life. So, after a while of being swatted and being puppeted, Jake decided to...
Alright, so before we even continue, what kind of name is Jake, bro? What kind of whitewashed that name is Jake, bro? Like, you could have picked any name. You could have picked Gabriel. You could have picked Terry. Nah. You could have picked Ethan. You could have picked Dylan. You could have picked any other name, and you picked Jake. Jake from Jake and the Neverland Pirates? Like, are you serious? You could have picked any better name. And you picked Jake. You could have said Jack for all I care.
To take it to the next level. I don't know what his thought process was behind it. Maybe because I was the only girl puppet, so he could make me do whatever he wanted. But he started something called Jake's Nude Business.
What?
And this was basically just how it sounds. He would make me send explicit pictures and videos of myself for him to sell and distribute, basically.
What the fuck? What? Are my ears deceiving me? Are my ears deceiving me? Oh my god. Yo, people are weird, bro.
And this is the part, just warning you, this is the part of the video that is going to get incredibly graphic. So, if you want to skip ahead to the time stamp on screen, then go ahead, because this is going to get, like, super fucking graphic, because the shit he made me do was a lot. So, he would he called it Jake's Nude Business. And this was also like the point in time where I was not allowed to shower, eat, drink, go to sleep. I was not allowed to do anything without his permission. And he would also put...
So, a hacker was... He was basically treating her like a slave. He was treating her like a slave online. He was treating her like an online slave. Yo. Okay, bro.
Whenever he had to go to sleep, he would put somebody in charge of me. And I had to ask them when I wanted to, like, just do things to take care of myself, basically. My basic necessities, I was not allowed to take care of without somebody's permission.
Bro.
So basically, I couldn't do anything, like, without permission. I was basically a full slave at this point.
Bro, there's a special... I know I say this a lot, but there is a very, very special limited edition reserved seat in hell for Jake There's a reserved special seat, limited edition, fiery spiked chair for Jake in hell when he gets there, when he dies. Because he will go there. He will go there. Because this is OD. This is OD. What did they even do? What did she even do? What did she even do?
So, now let's talk about the explicit pictures and videos. I can't tell you everything that he made me do because then we would be here all day, but I will show screenshots and I will tell you everything that I'll tell you a few major things that he made me do. First, let's get this one out of the fucking way. The Oreo video.
What Oreo video?
And I sound extra frustrated about that one because that one just extra pisses me off because of how much I've gotten made fun of for that one. And people know it wasn't my choice and that I had to do it, but I still get made fun of for it. Somebody, I'm not going to say who because they don't even deserve like fucking credit for this. They don't deserve the attention for this. But somebody recreated the fucking Oreo video, like, on their own doing. Like, which I feel is just so fucking disrespectful because of how much I had to go through. And in that video, I literally look fucking dead inside because I was just numb. And I hated myself. I had been forced to do so much at that point that I was just numb. And I couldn't look at myself.
But let me get y'all opinions in chat, bro, because this is
same.
crazy, bro.
And it just pisses me off when I get made fun of for shit like that. Because it just feels so invalidating and disrespectful to me. But we're not here to talk about me being made fun of for that. We're here to talk about what actually happened. So, basically, in the Oreo video, one day Jake wanted a video, which he always wanted videos, but he asked for a video, and he asked if I had any snacks around. And I was like, I have Oreos. And he basically was like, perfect, I want you to record yourself shoving an Oreo up your pussy and then eating it.
What?
And
what? I have no words. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You see, this is why I said there's a special seat in hell for Jake when he dies. There's a special place in hell for him when he dies. There's a special place in hell for him.
I did not want to do this. I didn't want to do anything that you fucking said, but I knew what would happen if I didn't. So, I recorded the video. And right now, if you go on YouTube and search Reyes, one of the first things you will find is a video of not a video of what happened, but you will find a video making fun of what happened. But yeah, he made me do that. He made me record myself fingering myself. He made me do goatsy, which if you do not know what goatsy is, it's basically where you spread your ass on camera to where your asshole is showing.
What?
That's basically what it fucking is. He made me dunk my head in...
Oh my god. And this SB guy, I've seen him before, bro.
a toilet bowl. naked, and
Jester knew how broken I was. I was fucking shaking on the floor in my fucking bathroom, knew it as I sent out the video to him. I was scared and paranoid 24/7. I had to ask for permission to sleep, eat, and shower, and I had to fucking constantly take videos to sell for him. For him to sell for cash. He knew how fucking damaged he made me, and he never cared. He just cared about me being profit. He put someone in charge of watching me 24/7 to make sure I didn't escape again. So he's using his false profit. How hard? So it was like an actual prison. Yeah, he used me for money. A fucking totalitarian. He made me call him master. Add that to him. Yo.
and he made me do, like, he made me touch, like, my pussy and do that shit. And he even made me do that kind of shit when I was on my period.
What the fuck?
So I didn't
No.
even get-
No. I don't know if chat heard, but let me say this again. He made her record explicit videos while she was on her period. What the hell is wrong with people? Actually, what is wrong with people?
a break during that. So I'll tell this little mini story real quick because I'll tell a little mini story real quick. So one day, it was 3 a.m. and Jake wanted a video. He wanted a video of me touching myself, touching my chest at 3 a.m. I don't know why the fuck he wanted it at 3 a.m. The fucking devil's witching hour, I guess. And I was in my bathroom. I had finished recording the video. I had sent it. And I just sat on the floor of my bathroom and I fucking sobbed.
Ew.
I...
Wait. You can even ask... He asked Rita to pull the video with a certain area of her vagina, record herself sticking her head in the toilet naked, threatened Rita that she didn't take a naked selfie of herself, she'd be swatted, forced her to record herself twerking naked, which involved acts of masturbation. You can ask his girlfriend Michael about this too. She will confirm. This is the preferred amount to whom you support. This is worse than Jester making horny jokes or him being over-sexualized. This is him forcing... Yo! And I know this Michael kid too. She was annoying and oh my god. Yo, niggas be weird, bro.
didn't want to be a puppet. I didn't want to be his little toy. I didn't want to belong to anybody. And I hated myself. I hated my body. He made me hate the way I look. He made it so I can't even look at myself the same way. He made me just give up my dignity. And I felt like absolute shit, and I hated myself. To this day, when I cannot look at myself in the mirror.
So she has the lingering
I
effect.
cannot look at my body
Oh,
in
that's
the
so
mirror to
fucking
this
terrible,
day
bro.
without just feeling pure disgust for myself. So, yeah, those are just a few things he made me do. And then, shortly after that, because I had tried to escape so many times, he made me put something on my computer called AnyDesk. Which, if you don't know what AnyDesk is, it's basically a computer software program that mainly people use for like tech support. So like tech support people can see your screen and help you with whatever whatever problem you're having. But Jake used AnyDesk to watch me 24/7.
Yo, this guy's weird,
24
bro.
hours a day, 7 days a week, I was just being watched. And what makes AnyDesk worse is because whenever somebody is using AnyDesk, the person who's watching it can do stuff with your computer. And again, it's supposed to be used for like tech support, so if you need help with
So
your
he could have done
computer,
anything
like,
on your
they can go
computer
in
if he
there
wanted to.
and, like,
Oh my
help
god.
you with whatever problem you're having. Nope. This motherfucker used it to put parental controls on my computer. He used it to get my laptop address. He used it to get my school account. So,
What?
now, if I didn't listen, he would shut down my computer with the parental controls. He would threaten to drop my grades, and sometimes he would drop my grades and do shit to ruin my hard work. And because he had my laptop address and because he's good with computers, he could very well basically destroy my computer. Yup. He could destroy it at any time. And so he had more punishments that he could give me. And he would threaten to do all of these things, and sometimes he would do it. And again, it depends on what I was doing, but my punishments at that point could range from dropping a few of my school grades all the way to like swatting or
Oh my,
doing, like, basically more porn shit on camera. So, I finally escaped from BS when everybody kind of started to realize that Jake is a total fucking dick.
That's an understatement.
He doesn't deserve to be leader of anything. So everyone started hating him.
Good.
And he kind of just left the internet and left me alone. And everyone found his information in.
Yo, watch the stream right now, bro. Watch the stream right now, bro. That's his parents' numbers. Yeah, what I want y'all to do, if y'all are watching the stream, call these numbers. Nah, I'm playing. I'm joking.
Parents' information. One of the fondest memory I have of that whole experience is texting Jake's parents and basically telling them everything that their son was doing. And I fucking loved that. I was so happy to be doing that because he had ruined my life at that point. And he He did not deserve anything less than a boot shoved up his ass to where he was spitting out fucking laces. And I can't believe I forgot to mention this too, but
So MP, you was watching the whole. So you was watching the stream. And you ain't say nothing, bro. I asked for your opinions about the whole thing. Wait, actually no. Never mind.
Torment that I tried to end my life.
What?
One day I decided I was done. I grabbed the bleach from my cabinet, poured some into a little cup I had, went to my bathroom, the same place where I had to record so many just degrading things. And I started to drink. The only reason I'm still here today is because of the Misfits. That is the only reason I'm...
Okay, so MP, let me tell you what you missed out. So the girl was forced to show naked videos while in her period. She was forced to dunk her head in the toilet while naked. She was forced to shove an Oreo up her pussy, stuff like that. The hacker's girlfriend knew about all of this, and I'm pretty sure she didn't say anything. Because if she did, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be here right now, or she wouldn't be here by now.
Still here is because of the other Misfits. Because if it were not for them, I would have drank in that whole cup. And even just that little bit that I was drinking, even just as much as I had me bent over the toilet, just dry heaving and puking.
Bro, what's the emoji for, bro? I'm being serious, bro.
And for the rest of the day, I was just out, and my throat was fucking dead. But if it were not for the Misfits, if it were not for them, I would not be here today. And I wouldn't be here.
At least you're alive, man.
Jake's bullshit. So, and I'm also going to just briefly mention this real quick, just because me and a few other people theorize that this is a Jake alt. There was also a guy named Vice, and he made me do everything.
Okay, it's slacking. You may have to make up for it, okay? Okay, yes, Matt. What the hell? Good girl, you're pretty well trained. You must want to really take a spot, yes? Those are on my own. Thank you. Was just I have a worse deal on my thigh he made me do. Interesting. What your mind though? How you feel about doing it? Numb, but I felt nothing. Don't worry. If I really wanted to hurt you, it'd be bad. But I'm not planning it at the moment, Roland. Oh my, yo, this kid's nasty, bro.
That Jake made me do, except what was different about him was he. I mean, both him and Jake gaslit and manipulated me. But Vice was better at it because he would go from being so cruel to just having a normal both him and
Hold on, I want to see that screenshot.
Gaslit and manipulated me. But Vice was better at it because he would go from being so...
I don't want you. Imagine I made you have your dog... What? What?
Cruel to just having a normal...
What?
Fucking conversation. And it was so confusing for me that my brain just went, maybe he's not so bad. And I mean, he made me do everything that Jake made me do. So, I also have to mention that the only reason I even got, like, kind of puppeted by Vice was because there was someone else being, like, tormented and, like, tortured by him, and I did not hate him, and I did not hate her enough to let her go through the same shit that I was going through with Jake. So I made a deal with Vice. I said, let her go, and I'll basically be your new puppet.
So you
to it.
sacrificed yourself so she wouldn't have to deal with it.
Never once got a thank you, and that person that I saved ended up becoming friends with them. But, you know, that's not what we're here to talk about.
Wow.
I mean, it still does kind of piss me off, but whatever. So, like I said, Jake ended up getting, like, totally fucked and doxxed, and we have his address now. We have his like, parents' information and shit. And so that was the fall of Byte System. And now the cops are basically after him. So that's great for me, because I mean, I thought, hey,
bro, that's good, bro. The cops are finally doing their job and going after this sick fuck, bro. Cause like, what you let him you let him have possession of CP for like months, I'm assuming, and you're just not coming after him. You should have been coming after him earlier, after he had swatted her like multiple times, bro.
We got his address now. So, like, we have his address now, we have his parents' information, we have everything we need to get the cops involved, and so I've done that. And so hopefully he never, ever comes back. And if he does, I've got leverage now. So that's very cool. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening to my story. It means more than you know. And yeah, so if you're going through something similar to this, or you have been through something similar like this, just know that you are not alone. And know that if you ever need to talk about anything at all, doesn't matter what it is, if you ever just need somebody to talk to, then I'll always be here for you. You'll always have me as a friend, because I know what it's like to walk the world alone and feel like everybody is against you. And I don't want anybody else to feel that way. So,
to anyone feeling alone, to anybody feeling like nobody sees them, or like no matter how much you scream, nobody can hear you, like you're walking through the fire and flames with seemingly no end, I promise that you are not alone. And no matter what, nothing bad that happens to you, like abuse, is your fault. It's not you, it's them. And you know what? They're fucking nothing if they treat you that way. You have worth, you have meaning, your life is precious, and you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want people to know that someone knows what it's like. And if anybody at all ever needs a friend or a shoulder to lean on or someone to talk to, I am always available no matter what. I'll drop everything I'm doing to help. You all are loved. If I can survive, then so can you. Oh, this is a wild ride, chat. I'm not even gonna lie. My final opinions, we're smoking on the Jake pack. You feel what I'm saying? We're smoking on Jake pack. When he dies, I'm rolling him up in a blunt. I'm smoking his pack, and he's gonna be looking up at us from his reserved spiky fiery seat in hell. He's gonna be looking up at me smoking on his pack. We're gonna be smoking his pack, smoking the Jake pack. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, Jake is a scumbag, and I hope he never sees the light of day again.